That can of energy drink you are holding right now is a ticking biological time bomb. The energy drink market is facing an unprecedented health crisis as millions of Americans consume toxic chemical cocktails under the illusion of enhanced performance and vital focus. While these beverage giants pocket billions by selling lightning bolts in a can, independent clinical studies and explosive legal battles are revealing terrifying links to severe heart palpitations, chronic organ stress, and dangerous chemical deceptions. Today we are exposing major energy drink brands sold in every supermarket across America that you must immediately eliminate from your routine. Every single claim is meticulously backed by public court documents, independent laboratory analysis, or verified corporate whistleblowers. Let us begin with the ultimate fitness deception, Celsius. Celsius has taken the grocery store aisles by storm, marketing itself as a clean, fat-burning thermogenic fuel explicitly engineered for the health-conscious athlete. But this premium wellness illusion was utterly shattered when a massive class action lawsuit exposed the company for blatant consumer deception. Independent laboratory analysis revealed that Celsius contained synthetic chemical preservatives despite plastered labels boldly promising no preservatives whatsoever. The multi-billion-dollar brand quietly settled the lawsuit for millions because they simply could not legally defend what was swimming inside their cans. Because the FDA allows loose loopholes regarding chemical definitions, massive corporations routinely hide industrial processing aids from the ingredient deck, leaving you to pay $4 a can for a chemical. If you are drinking Celsius to get healthy, you are essentially paying premium prices to ingest hidden industrial ingredients that treat your metabolism like a laboratory test subject. Next up is the global titan of extreme marketing, Monster Energy. Monster dominates the convenience store shelves with its aggressive branding, promising raw, unbridled power to power through your day. But behind that fierce public image lies a troubling history. Food and Drug Administration adverse event reports have repeatedly linked Monster's massive serving sizes and concentrated synthetic stimulants to severe cardiac episodes and terrifyingly rapid heart rates. Because regulators do not enforce strict warning labels on liquid dietary supplements, the corporate executives can mask extreme chemical combinations under a proprietary energy blend loop. Charging upwards of $5 a can, Monster sells you cheap, hyper-processed synthetic stimulants wrapped in aggressive marketing that is designed to crash your insulin levels and strain your heart. Third on our list is the bankrupt king of false advertising, Bang Energy. Bang exploded onto the fitness scene by boasting a revolutionary ingredient called super creatine, aggressively claiming it could reverse mental decline and cure neurological issues. This deceptive marketing vanished instantly when a catastrophic $293 million false advertising lawsuit proved that their super creatine was a completely useless, chemically unstable. The massive legal penalty shattered the company into bankruptcy, exposing the fact that their premium labels were built entirely on fictional corporate science. The law allows these dietary supplements to make grand structural claims right up until a courtroom forces them to stop, leaving you exposed to useless chemical gimmicks in the meantime. Paying nearly $5 a can for Bang was not an investment in your brain power, it was a premium donation to a corporate fiction that prioritized profit margins over real consumer health. Let us move forward to the brand that pioneered the entire industry, Red Bull. Red Bull has spent decades convincing the world that its expensive silver cans will give you wings through a premium functional formula. But independent nutritional analysis reveals that this global giant relies on cheap high-fructose corn syrup and basic synthetic caffeine that wrecks your blood sugar levels and triggers brutal energy crashes. Because the FDA does not require energy drinks to list comprehensive nutritional profiles of their performance matrices, Red Bull aggressively exploits this regulatory gap to keep its cheap, sugary formula hidden behind an expensive, heritage-driven premium image. Paying top dollar for a tiny can of Red Bull is the ultimate marketing trap. You are not buying premium performance, you are buying hyper-processed liquid sugar disguised as high-end European innovation. If you are finding this investigative data valuable, please hit that subscribe button right now to stay informed about which major supermarket brands are actually worth your hard-earned trust and which ones are a complete deception. Let us move forward to a gym bag staple known for its intense physical effects, C4 Energy. C4 promises an explosive pre-workout rush that will maximize your physical limits, but first-time consumers are often met with a terrifying, skin-crawling itch that panics the central nervous system. This chemical reaction is caused by heavy doses of beta-alanine, an ingredient that triggers paresthesia, which corporations willingly overdose in their cans to trick your brain into thinking the formula is working miracles. While the sensation is legally allowed, critics argue that mass-producing intense synthetic compounds for casual daily consumption creates a highly unregulated environment for the human body. C4 charges a heavy premium for this synthetic adrenaline rush, selling you a chaotic bodily sensation that feels less like a clean energy boost and more like an accidental chemical spill in your bloodstream. Moving to our sixth offender, Rockstar Energy. Rockstar positions itself as the ultimate hustle fuel, packing its cans with a dense mixture of herbal additives like ginkgo biloba and ginseng mixed with extreme artificial sweeteners. However, verified medical alerts warn that megadosing these concentrated herbal extracts alongside synthetic stimulants can interact dangerously with common prescription medications, a critical safety reality that never appears on their glossy packaging. Fast-moving corporate brands routinely avoid printing comprehensive health warnings because existing food regulations simply do not compel them to disclose potential chemical conflicts. Rockstar treats consumer safety like an afterthought, leaving you to navigate a hazardous cocktail of unmeasured botanical extracts for a brief, jittery high. Our seventh brand to avoid is the eye-catching, candy-flavored sensation, Ghost Energy. Ghost has captured the younger demographic by collaborating with famous candy brands, creating an illusion that drinking their vibrant cans is just an innocent, sweet treat. But independent laboratory reports highlight a darker reality. These drinks are saturated with complex artificial chemical sweeteners like sucralose and ace-sulfame potassium, which clinical studies increasingly link to severely disrupted gut health and metabolic confusion. These megacorporations exploit the regulatory reality that artificial sweeteners are deemed safe in isolation, completely ignoring the cumulative impact of drinking these chemical cocktails every single day. Ghost charges premium prices for cheap, laboratory-created flavor chemicals, turning your delicate digestive tract into a corporate testing ground for artificial ingredients. Finally, we must expose the most controversial beverage launch of the decade, Prime Energy. Launched by mega influencers Logan Paul and KSI, Prime Energy packed a staggering 200 milligrams of synthetic caffeine into a tiny can, triggering immediate school bans across the country and urgent requests for FDA investigations. The brand deliberately used bright, youthful packaging to appeal directly to young children while hiding a dangerous stimulant overload behind the counter. Because corporate marketing regulations struggle to police social media hype, Prime successfully bypassed traditional consumer safety filters to target vulnerable demographics. Prime Energy represents the ultimate triumph of toxic hype over basic public health, charging premium prices for a hyper-caffeinated hazard that treats consumer well-being like a game of social media metrics. To protect yourself from these industrial traps, you must learn how to spot clean products. First, look for certifications like USDA Organic or Non-GMO Project Verified, which strictly prohibit synthetic chemical stimulants and hidden preservatives. Second, avoid any brand that hides its ingredients under vague terms like proprietary energy blend or natural flavors, which are almost always legal code for undisclosed chemical mixtures. Third, check the actual caffeine to volume ratio. Clean energy should rely on natural sources like organic green tea or guayusa extract, which release stimulants smoothly without shocking your cardiac system. True performance comes from transparent ingredients, not corporate secrecy. Vote with your wallet and force the industry to change, because at the end of the day, food and beverages should fuel you, not fool you. Remember, the truth isn't always on the label.